Hey, hey, hey! Heads up, bitches. Welcome to another episode of Cut the Shit. I am Christian Tucker, giving you just another idiot's view of the world. I will be ranting and raving about this week's crap that has caught my attention for its stupidity or its uniqueness or its newsworthiness, or at least what I deem newsworthy anyways. As always, don't forget to catch us on the web at www.cuttheshitalready.com. There you will find links to hit to subscribe to our podcast. Also, you'll find a link to Twitter. Our Twitter handle is at PLZCutTheShit, as well as Facebook. You can go to www.facebook.com/cuttheshitalready/. Got something good to say or pass along? Do it at any of these locations. Got some putrid shit to spew my direction? Do it there also, dirtbag. We welcome it all. Okay, so let's get this shit going, shall we? Hey, 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 everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Cut the Shit. Tonight, we're going to talk about how to behave when checking into an Airbnb. I probably shouldn't be doing this right now. Been out drinking some rum-based punch type drinks, and I'm feeling pretty good and probably a little more loose the lips than normal, which may or may not be a good thing. But instead of talking myself out of doing one of these, I said, fuck it, do it. You can always delete it. You don't ever have to even post it. So, with that said, let's see if a semi-drunk, cigar-smoking, pudgy old white dude can get through this. I'd say to see if it goes smoother than the others, but it's going to be hard to tell with alcohol in me. And if you're curious, we're going to edit out any belches and so forth. So again, how to behave when checking into an Airbnb. So in August 2017, I found myself in a financial situation that I needed some help with, but I'm really too proud to ask for help. I resolved to find a way to solve the issue myself. Around the same time, I traveled to Austin, Texas, and stayed at an Airbnb. By the way, whenever I travel, I make every effort to stay at an Airbnb over a hotel at any cost. I just love Airbnb. So, what is an Airbnb, you may ask? Well, per Wikipedia, Airbnb is an online marketplace and hospitality service, enabling people to lease or rent short-term lodging, including vacation rentals, apartment rentals, homestays, hostel beds, or hotel rooms. The company does not own any lodging. It's merely a broker and receives a percentage or a fee from both the guest and the host in conjunction with every booking. It has over 3 million lodgings listings in 65,000 cities and 191 countries. And the cost of the lodging is set by the host. So in other words, in layman's terms, when I go to New Orleans, I like to stay in the French Quarter. And I'm not going to stay in a hotel. A hotel is going to cost me $300 a night there. Airbnb, it's going to cost me $100 to $125 a night. Benefits besides cost, a hotel is a hotel is a hotel. One room that has 1 or 2 beds, maybe a couch or a chair and a desk with a dresser and a TV. Lucky if you get a mini fridge. Airbnb in the French Quarter, it's in a home that's hundreds of years old with awesome architecture and a rich history. It's like a chance to live in the French Quarter in an authentic home without owning that home. It's staying at a place where people want you to stay and they share it with you. A hotel could give 2 shits if you stay or not. Staying at an Airbnb gives you the opportunity to meet new and interesting people who live in the city you're visiting, who have intimate knowledge of all the hot spots, cool spots, local hangouts, dive bars, and eateries you would never find while staying at a hotel. Basically, Airbnb allows you to be a local and experience your stay as a local, and is by far the best way to travel. Okay, sure, I wish I was paid for that plug. Not happening. So, moving right along. So, I need some extra money. I just traveled to Austin and I stayed in an Airbnb, and it gave me the idea. Why don't I host my own Airbnb? So I did, and I gotta be honest, what a godsend. I averaged $2,000 a month, more than covering my $1,600 per month rent. I met good people. For the most part, I would re-rent to most of the people who rented from me, but there are exceptions. Again, we already know people are fucking stupid and rude, and most are not, but some fucking are. Every time I went to an Airbnb, I knew I was staying in someone's home, not a hotel. And yeah, the people charge a cleaning fee at Airbnb, but I still made sure not to disrespect the place and leave a mess. I acted as if I was staying at my grandmother's home. And honestly, I think that's pretty good advice. Why? Well, let me tell you why. I would rent out my entire 2-bedroom apartment, and when I did this, I would go stay at my dad's, who had just had knee surgery and was dealing with prostate cancer. So the renter got 2 bedrooms, 2 private baths, a fully stocked kitchen, laundry room in the apartment, access to the awesome pool and the gym room, outdoor grills, all for $100 a night. Where I live, basic hotels start at $150 a night. And I am 5 minutes from the airport, 1 minute walk from the mall, and tons of restaurants and the downtown area. So a prime location. Most people treated my place as I treated my place. Others, though, well, let me share a few experiences. These are things I would find after checkout. People leaving shopping bags behind, clothes tags, the plastic tags that hold the price tag to the shirt, receipts, boxes, and all types of shopping shit strewn throughout the apartment for me to pick up and throw away after them. Again, we live by a mall. I always clean the apartment and put on freshly washed sheets. They would check in, take off all those sheets, and put on new ones from my linen closet, in effect dirtying 4 sets of sheets. That's 2 beds. Use a towel once. They'd stay for 7 days. And they use a towel once. I would have like 14 towels to wash. Speaking of towels, they would all be soaking wet and sitting in a pile in the bathtub or a shower. Instructions read not to eat my food or my drinks. They were welcome to load up the fridge and the pantry with their own goodies. My shit was always drinking and my shit was always eaten. I have Apple products. Guess what? All my accessories, chargers, cables, they'd come up missing. When I contacted them about it, they would say, sorry, we thought it was ours, and then not offer to send it back. And they ignored my request to send it back when I asked them to. I provided a small Bluetooth speaker to use in one of the guest bedrooms. I mostly used it for when I went to the pool. Stolen. Iron board, stolen. Iron, stolen. Casserole dish, dropped and broken. Thrown away and never notified me of it. Then when I email and ask, hey, can you tell me what happened to the casserole dish? I can't seem to find it. They tell me they broke it and they'll just send me some money to replace it. What the fuck? Why not just leave the money to replace it to begin with? It's because they hoped I would call them out on it or even notice. Once a woman stayed with her daughter. Daughter was around 44, so mom was 64 or older, I guess. The mom shit all over the shower and shower walls and didn't clean it up. Honest to God. I've had linen stolen, lint rollers, hygiene products. I mean, fucking really. I've had people leave bras behind, women's shoes, even had someone leave 2 suitcases behind. What the fuck? How do you fly in from fucking Macedonia and leave 2 suitcases? So if you should go and stay at an Airbnb, remember you are staying at a person's home, not a hotel. It's not okay to leave the place trashed. It's not okay to steal the shampoo. It's not okay to steal the towels or bathrobes, you fucking godless heathens. Show some fucking respect. Me, I charge $30 to clean the apartment. So I guess that made people feel entitled to do whatever the fuck they want. It took me 3 to 4 hours to clean and do laundry and the dishes. I have to buy the laundry soap. I have to buy the dish soap. I have to buy the cleaning supplies. I have to take a half day off work to do the cleaning. I vacuum, I sweep the floors, mop, clean the stainless steel appliances. I clean the shower and the bathtubs. I can clean the fucking toilets. I clean it all, okay? I change the linens on both beds. All 8 pillows between the 2 beds. I provide coffee for the Keurig coffee machine and water bottles to the guests until they started stealing them. The $30 for cleaning goes to cover that, not for you to do whatever the fuck you want. Not you shitting in my shower, not you breaking my glassware, not you stealing my speakers and my phone chargers. So, should you ever stay at an Airbnb, you will see it's an awesome experience. Much better than a hotel. And why? The homeowner makes it so, that's why. So treat them and their stuff with respect. Again, act as if you're staying at your grandmother's. And I'm sure everything will work out great if you do that. Don't act like a fucking barbarian, so just cut the shit on that, okay? Alright, moving along. Quick question. And this is a serious question, and it doesn't sound it, but it is. Belly button lint. Okay, that's more of a statement, but here's the question. Why? I mean, my entire chest is hairy. Why don't I get lint stuck in all my hair on my chest? Why does it gravitate towards the belly button and eventually all accumulate in the belly button. Seriously, why? It makes no sense. So I thought I'd ask you guys, but that means waiting for a response, and I need fucking instant gratification. So off to Google we go. Okay, so I just did a quick Google search, literally asking, why do I have belly button lint? And it brings me to an article on the Telegraph. If I'm correct, I think the Telegraph is a UK paper, but maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's a UK paper. Anyways, this is dated, oh wow, January 17th, 2018. So literally 2 days ago, for Christ's sake. Here is the gist of this article. After 3 years of research, George Steinhauser, a chemist, has discovered a type of body hair that traps stray pieces of lint and draws them into the navel. So it sounds like we're talking about like Little Shop of Horrors. What was that? Feed Me Seymour. I forget the fucking plant's name. Obviously Seymour was the guy that owned the fucking Venus flytrap, but what the hell is the name of the fucking plant? Anyways, regardless. So, what do I got? Like hairs on my body that are like Venus flytrap hairs, and just grab the shit and bring it down to feed my belly button? And does my belly button actually eat it? Because I don't know. It's always there. They don't eat enough. So let's see what he says. Dr. Steinhauser made his discovery after studying 503 pieces of fluff from his own belly button. This is a bored motherfucker right here. Chemical analysis revealed the pieces of fluff were not made up of only cotton from his clothing, but wrapped up in the lint were also, ready, flecks of dead skin, fat, sweat, and dust. I guess maybe it's explained a little bit of my weight loss recently. Dr. Steinhauser's observations showed that small pieces of fluff first form in the hair and then end up in the navel at the end of the day. Yeah, we already fucking know that. Why? The hairs act like a kind of barbed hooks. Abdominal hair often seems to grow in concentric circles around the navel. The researcher from Vienna University of Technology, does that sound even fucking legit to you? That's like Phoenix University here in the States. Also asked his friends, family, and workmates about their own belly button fluff. So there's no clinical trials. There's no controlled in laboratory environments. You're just asking your fucking blokes at the bar over a pint. I don't fucking get this, but okay. Let's see. Dr. Steinhauser established that shaving one's belly will result in a fluff-free navel, but only until the hair grows back. This guy's a fucking idiot. Dr. Steinhauser, you're a fucking idiot. Thank you, Captain fucking Obvious. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Other suggestions for keeping the navel fluff-free include wearing old clothes. So you homeless motherfuckers, you tree-hugging little hipsters, you probably don't have to deal with this shit. As old clothes tend to shed less lint than newer garments. Whatever. A body piercing can also be used, with belly button rings particularly effective at sweeping away fibers before they lodge. Well, that solves it. I'm heading down tomorrow to the tattoo shop, and I'm getting a belly button ring. Can this guy come up with any better fucking suggestions? Fuck suggestions. Tell us exactly why the hair does what it does, and come up with some type of fucking shampoo or a cure for the shit. Fucking belly button rings and shaving. That's what this asshole has to tell us. Well, I will say this. The doctor seems to have hit this one right on the fucking head. Ready? An Australian study of samples from 5,000 people concluded the typical carrier of navel fluff, it's fucking belly button lint, to be a slightly overweight, middle-aged male with a hairy abdomen. Holy fuck, if that's not me to a goddamn T, I don't know what is. Researcher Karl Kruslenicki, excuse me, doctor, if I'm getting your shit wrong. The reason is, it's usually, what? Let's try that again. The reason it is usually blue is that we wear mostly blue or gray trousers, often jeans, and when these rub against the body, the fibers often end up finding their way to our navel. So now, not only do we have lint from our chest hairs going down to our navel, but we got lint from our jeans going upwards to our navel. So our belly button's like a black hole for fucking lint. I've never looked for my lost fucking socks in my belly button, but I gotta be honest, I think next time I'm gonna have the old lady lay me down and get a flashlight and spread that shit, see what the fuck she can find my lost sock on my belly button. Okay, or here again, Captain Obvious. Not all belly button fluff is blue, however. In the curious case of an Australian hospital worker, Graham Barker, much of his fluff is red, even though he rarely wears the color. The fuck? Mr. Barker, oh god, this is getting fucking crazy. Mr. Barker has been collecting his own navel fluff in jars every day since 1984. Keep in mind, this is 2018, this article. The achievement has won him a place in the Guinness Book of Records for the world's largest collection of navel lint. And that's how that fucking article ends, I swear to God. So let's go back. The Telegraph in UK there, is that like our version of the Inquirer? That gave us no information about why. Whatever. Anyways, I had the stupid question come to mind, and we got somewhat of a stupid fucking answer. Let's move on, shall we? So one last thing. Just today, I read an article that Amazon had just had a 20% price increase for Amazon Prime monthly members. Me, I pay yearly, and that price has remained the same apparently at $99. Though, when I signed up, it was $79 a year. You know, I always adopt early tech and early things, so I wish it would stay at $79, but it's $99 for us. So anyways, so Amazon, one of the richest companies in the world, Jeff Bezos, recently became the wealthiest man in the world. And what did these asshats do? They raised their subscription price 20 fucking %. Does Jeff not have enough billions in the bank? If it's profit operating margin, maybe they should ask him to kick back some stocks and such, so there's no reason he needs to be making 97 billion or whatever ridiculous number it is. Oh wait, let's take a quick look here. Actually, as of today, his worth is 109.2 billion. Sorry. But if Amazon wants to raise prices on the average working Joe by 20%, why don't we hear the left screaming about that? Is it because, I don't know, Jeff is one of them? He hates Trump? He hates conservatives? Whatever. To each his fucking own. But if he were, let's say, Mitt Romney or Donald Trump, they would be getting their asses handed to them by the media and by the people. Multi-billionaires that are liberals always get a pass from the media and the public when they do shady shit. Why is that? Anyways, that's another topic for another day. We will discuss in more depth another time. In the meantime, fuck Amazon, fuck Jeff Bezos, 20% increase. What's funny was recently found out also that the United States Postal Service charges them pennies on the dollar compared to you and I to ship packages. So you guys bitch that the rich get richer and the government helps them. Why don't you take up arms against that shit? Fucking cut the shit already. And with that, we come to the conclusion of podcast episode number 4 of Cut the Shit. So, for a guy who came in here fairly intoxicated off a bunch of rum drinks from this restaurant, I don't know what the hell they were called. I don't know how this one's going to look. I don't know how it's going to come across. I have a feeling there's probably going to be a bunch of editing. I'm not going to edit out the things I say, but the coughing, I think I picked my nose maybe once inadvertently on here, so that'll get edited out for sure. I may even edit out the fact that I said I picked my nose. Anyways, appreciate you joining us. Hope you got some laughs out of it. Hope you found out something interesting. Hope you'll join us again next time. So, as Ron Burgundy says, keep it classy. We'll see you next time, friends.